pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call this council meeting to order for August 10th. First order of business is roll call.
Chris Vaughn, Brian Hyde.
Here.
Greta Wade. Matt Prager.
Here.
Casey.
Here. Here. Next up is our approval of the minutes from our July 27th session.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes of our July 27th session. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any citizen comments this evening? Yes, please approach the bench here.
If you could state your name and your address for the record, please.
Yes. So my name is Rafael Pizana, and actually I am not a Ligonier resident currently, so I'm actually coming representing Noble County Community Church on Main Street. And so we have a couple of events coming up. For one event in about 2 weeks on August 23rd. So we normally have an outdoor service, so Sunday morning. And so right on the patio, that's what we usually do is just request I have that little piece of the street blocked off from Station Street to Main Street. And so we're usually there in the morning. We'll have some bounce houses for kids and some food and some fellowship area. And so that's the first request now. So we have a friend, Jessica, who has another event that's also coming.
And that's,
you want to come?
3rd Street you're closing?
So for the first, so it'd be from Main Street, so that piece of 3rd Street, from Station to Main.
Chief Crosby, you see any issues with that? For that, you see any issues with that? Okay.
We already have barricades in the old fire station for the farmer's market.
Okay.
So it's getting them and pull it off.
Okay.
What was the date on that?
August 23rd.
I'll make a motion to approve the request to shut down 3rd Street from Station to Main on August.
So that, and we should be done by 1 p.m.
Okay, then, my name is.
Did they vote? Did they vote? I had a motion in a second, but none of them yet.
Oh,
Yeah. It's been moved and seconded that we allow the request to close 3rd Street between Station and Main Street on August 23rd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Okay, and then my name is Jessica Kraft, so the second event would be September 26th. And then I'm with the Makers Market, it's a small business kind of event going on. That would be a Saturday, and then it would be from 3:30 to 8:30, 8:45. The event itself would be from 5 to 8, so the before and after would be for vendors to set up, knock down. And then it would be 20 to 30 vendors, 4 to 6 food trucks, and this would be on Main Street, staying where that church, the community church is. And then it would close off from 3rd Street, where the library is, to 4th Street to the end of where the church is. I don't know if that's what road, it's a one-way kind of alley.
So between the post office and the church.
Yeah. And then 3rd Street to block any traffic going through.
So 4th Street is over by the gas station.
Gazebo.
The gazebo. On that side is the fire, over.
Yeah.
So 4th Street and 3rd Street.
Yes.
Do you want to block 4th Street?
And then-
He's for from just on Main Street.
Yeah, just on Main Street.
So Main Street from
Yeah.
4th to 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This 3rd from Station to Main Street again.
And I think she wants to go, we want to go from 4th all the way just past there, so on the other side of the Noble County, church building. So
So, yeah.
one-way street.
the one way going into the post office.
Yeah.
And close off Station, 3rd Street to the Station. Is that correct? Or just you want
Just
the Main,
that one
just the
street.
Main?
Yeah.
Okay, just Main Street. That's 26th, you said? of September.
September 26th.
Chief Presley, any,
What was the times again?
It's from 5 to 8, but setup would be from 3:30, tear down 8:30, 8:45.
no issue for that, any issues that you can see?
What was the date on that again? I'm sorry.
Well, I think
September
together so I can get a barricade put out,
But it's fair to say.
get them in a barricade, maybe just flag it out when they're ready. Set them back, that curtain.
Seeing no issues from the street department and police department, make a motion to approve the request for September 26th. As the times that she's allotted and the streets that she's allotted as well.
Second that.
It's been moved and seconded that we also grant the request for September 26th for some street closures from 5 to 8. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's nice to have them today.
Thank you, guys.
Next up is unfinished business. We have none. Under new business, we have Tara Street with us tonight. Give us an update on T-Noble.
Hello, I'm Tara Strutt. I'm the interim executive director for B Noble, which is the county's economic development organization. The city of Ligonier has always supported our organization since inception in 2006. And we really appreciate that, but we also want you guys to see the value in that contribution. So I just wanted to share an update of some of the resources and services that we offer and some of the things that we've been working on in the last year. So for business attraction and retention and expansion, we connect businesses with talent, training, and workforce resources. We help them with incentives, for instance, tax abatements and compliance visits. In the last year, we've contributed $48,450 to supporting the Kendall Shell building, which helped attract a new business to the county. We also work on workforce and talent development. We partner with the Impact Institute and Freedom Academy to help students and workers build skills for in-demand careers. Each year, we host career fairs at each of the high schools in the county, connecting dozens of employers with hundreds of juniors and seniors who are ready to enter the workforce. And we host the annual youth manufacturing camps at the CLC. And we give students from as far away as Fort Wayne to those. And last year, we invested over $83,000 in supporting the expansion of the Impact Institute to expand our local workforce training opportunities. We support child care initiatives. In the last year, we've invested $100,000 into supporting Noble Early Learning through child care facility here in Ligonier. And we've also invested $50,000 to support in-home child care providers to become licensed or increase their licensure. For our small business and entrepreneurial support, we offer mentoring and connections through our partnerships with the ISBDC and the NIC, which is the Northeast Indiana Innovation Center. We promote our small businesses through our Shop Noble platform and holiday gift basket sales, and we also offer a Shop Noble gift card that people can use as small businesses only in this county who are registered to participate. We also host a youth business fair each year at Noblapalooza to try and start that interest early. In the last year, we have invested $7,500 into supporting a regional business and entrepreneurial launch toolkit program. And we're also on our second year of providing small business workshops, including Spanish workshops here in Ligonier. We support community and quality of life initiatives. In the last year, we've invested $250,000 to supporting the Oak Farm Montessori's new sports complex that would be open to the public, and $25,000 investment to supporting Falcons' new all-inclusive program. For housing and community development, we have partnered with the Northeast Indiana Regional Partnership for READY funding and SDC funding. We are also, working with Club 720 and, have completed a program so that we have access to over $400,000 to support, housing projects moving forward. And we're currently working with the city of Ligonier, to hopefully secure about $345,000 for your upcoming housing project. So we just really want you to see where the money goes, and know that we are investing that back into the community, and we would love to continue the partnership moving forward. And I'd love to answer any questions.
And we do still have, this year, built in our budget, 10,000 to be, donated to the funds. It's always been mostly the funds before, but I decide where that comes from, but we don't have to anymore.
Yeah, with the uncertainty at the SBA one, I just especially want you guys to know that your contribution is being as well.
Done an outstanding job throughout the county. The city sit on the board and see the activities of the.
Yeah.
See
We're
that's.
busy and a lot of people don't know everything that we do, so. If you have any questions in the future, you can email, on the second page at the bottom, the info email. I'm the only one at the office right now, so that'll go straight to. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared. Next up, we have, some IT quotes for projects for the city here.
Brian and I met with, Exos, our IT company, and, Nick had some real big concerns when he first came in about the condition of some of the things, in our IT. First of all, the firewall was is set to expire in September, and there was unfortunately nothing in the budget to take care of that by the former director. The infrastructure upgrades also for network, are at risk because there's security, and with the leases accreditation now, we have to be more cautious about what we're doing with that, because we don't want to put their accreditation in jeopardy, not having the security in place. Our servers, we have 4 currently. The life of a server is normally about 5 years. Our servers are over 14 years old. At this age, they can no longer get parts to support them. So if something would go down, we're basically in doo-doo. So there's a big cost to that. And then the server OS upgrade and modernization, they actually said that could probably wait till next year, but when I ran all the numbers through our accountant, Ross Hagan at Baker Tilly, there is a project that we're currently believe that, or we're sure it won't be done this year, just because we don't even know what the need for $200,000 for HVAC controls is, because that was just, I think, a price that was gotten, there was never really an explanation given in our capital meeting. So we know that could at least be put off till next year. So Ross is recommending that we split this 3 ways for the city, the water and wastewater, the city portion come from the GEO bond funds that we have set aside for major projects. But separately, the big one, or the first one is $4,600 for firewall, so that's not so bad. And then network infrastructure is $38,073. The server is the big one, and from the time he gave me the quote originally to the time I had Ross review it, and I let Nick know that, you know, we're going to bring it to the council, it already went up in cost, because the cost of IT equipment right now is just skyrocketing. So that's the big one. 57, 88, and then the upgrades to the OS is $55,000. So in all total, we're looking at $255,616. Normally wouldn't ask for something this big in the middle of a budget year, but because the cost would come from the GEO bond and we're trading off something else that would wait until next year for the majority of it, it's not really going to affect our budget per se, and then we'll figure out. We'll meet with the HVAC people. The Brian is going to get something set up with them.
They're going to set some dates up so they can have somebody come in and look at the current controls and tell us where we're at, because we really don't.
Well, the guy we talked to said that the controls we have, it's not like those controls have to be replaced because those,
They have 15-year lifespan, and we're about 6 or 7 year controls, so.
and
hoping
the
to get some life left.
parts are available in that.
Parts are still available.
So we're not really as dire need as what that was, brought to us in the capital meeting, so, it would be, I think, both Brian and I's recommendation that we, the council approve this and, allow, Exos to go ahead and, get these projects underway. Obviously, we've got a month before the, firewall expires. That's pretty.
You say these numbers don't include the increase that's already occurred?
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yeah, numbers I first got, but this is the final number.
We're gonna do 2 servers now.
Yeah, 2 servers, they'll be redundant, they'll, so that they're mirroring each other. And then, he said in the future, he would suggest that moving some things to the cloud, so that we don't have to have everything stored on the server. And one thing, like the software that we just got for all the city software, that is cloud-based, so we don't have, the only thing that we have for our accounting and that is our past years that would be saved on the server. So going forward, our stuff is all in the cloud, so you won't have to worry too much about that. It's just the history of it.
I think that, it's disheartening, right, to find all of these things. The silver lining is that we've got the funding to do it. And obviously, we're kind of at the mercy of technology that's like a dinosaur and some of that stuff. I think based on conversations that you've had with Ross Hagan and Baker Tilly, knowing that there's funding available between those funds, I'll make a motion to approve those critical IT projects for $255,616.80.
There's a second to that motion. I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded that we go ahead and let Exos continue with this project for $255,616.90. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
All that Nick.
Next up, we have our claims register approval for July 21st through August 7th.
I'll make a motion to approve the claim register.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the claims register. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, we got board members. Chief Crossley, you're up first.
I have nothing.
Jeremy.
Jim Weaver, Ligonier Fire Department. Just wanted to let you guys know, at the end of the month, we're gonna have a group of bicyclists riding in. It's the same group we've had a couple other times. They're riding from California to New York for 9/11. This is the 25th anniversary this year, so instead of doing 10 years, they did 5 years this time. So we're gonna house them at the station. We're gonna escort them in on the 30th, give them a big feed and stuff, and they're gonna stay there. Then Monday morning on the 31st, we're gonna feed them and send them off on to their next stop. So just want to let you guys know what's going on there. This year, I guess they have, we were told, the last number we heard was around 22 of the members. Not all of them are bicyclists. They have guys that drive chase vehicles and stuff too. But that's a lot from the 10-year anniversary. They only had like 3 or 4, I think, that first year. So
Didn't they 1 year have quite a few?
the last one,
The last.
yep, 2021, they had quite a few, and it sounds like they have a couple more than what they did then. So that'll be it.
Thank you, Jeremy. Mike.
Mike Burnett, like your street department. Just quick update, Culver's in town, they're starting to work on the trail system, so see them on Main Street, Pleasant Parks and sidewalks, that's what they're doing. Thanks Jeremy for bringing the ladder truck down, we had a trampoline that was way up in the tree. From the last storm we got, they come down and got it down, so it would fall.
Thank you, Mike. John,
Nothing.
Jeff,
Nothing.
Ben,
Nothing.
Elroy,
I don't have anything.
Matthew,
I have nothing.
Brian,
I don't have anything.
Dave, Loretta, Barb,
Well, we had our 2-week software training and it went pretty well. Robin and Taylor know pretty much what they're doing for most of their jobs. I'm still a little shaky on some things. I got your APB report. It does look a little different, so a lot of the reports going forward will look a little different. But I've still got some things, when you do that crash course on learning everything, and it's like, for me especially, it's like I can't sit down for very long without being told to a meeting or going to something else, but we're getting there. The software is really nice, the department heads are using it, they have like a dashboard that shows them actually how much money's left in their appropriations as a bill gets paid. The employees are using a timesheet that's right in the system so that they put their time in and it flows right into the payroll, so we don't have to do hardly any hand entry of anything. Employees will start getting their check stubs emailed to them, print everything. Everything just in the one whole thing just goes together. The first day that we went live, it was exciting to see people had already figured out how to pay their bill online. And so there's on this dashboard, it tells you how many receipts are actually sitting in there, even from the online stuff, because it just integrates all together. So if they put it online, not like it used to be where we had to upload file from the other company. Everything just is in there sitting, so you can see how many people paid or I was on the weekend, because it's cloud-based, so you can do it on any browser. So on the weekend, you see how many people are paying on the weekend. It's kind of exciting to see that. But a lot of people got signed up already to from the old, because we do have a lot of people that pay online, which is paid. Anyway, it's got a little, if somebody comes in with a credit card now, it's a lot faster. It's got a little, like you'll see in the places where you just tap the card. The bills, the customer's bills have a barcode on them, so if they bring their bill in, you can just scan it. You don't have to type anything in. It will just allow it to scan and pop up their information. The key will just be getting them to bring your bill in. That's what a lot of people are doing. We're getting there. We're getting there, and it's thank you for allowing us to get that software, because it's gonna efficiency wise make a huge difference. Thank you.
good to watch them in the office over there, work through this new information that's available. Places they can go look at right up and everything's so much handier, what little I know about it. After a couple of weeks of watching the girls with this, glad they're younger than I am. We get it like that fast.
We had wonderful trainers too. I mean, the 2 people that came to do our training were excellent.
Thank you, Laura. Well, like Mike said, see the work being done on our strawberry trails, getting that all squared away, and new sidewalks here and there, and some other repairs that we ran across that get done now before the street gets repaved. And so they've done a great job on that, and we made an approval to help John extend that trail on up to the entrance to Woodlawn. It was going to stop at just short of about 40 feet, and we appropriated some funds to extend it up that 40 feet, connected with the driveway up there. So that worked out really good. Also, as we work on budgets and that kind of thing, I'm pleased to announce that something from our capital plan and our 5-year plan that we've, had in the making for a long time. Pleased to announce that, we are able to grant another 4%, pay increase for next year. So, the way,
And police and fire will be 4,000 instead of 4%.
yeah. So,
Probably all do big lead roll down.
so, as I say, that was already in the capital planning board, and I'm glad that, we can forward that on to you guys, all the employees, and do such a great job here in town. So, appreciate everything you guys do. With that, I'd entertain a motion. Yeah.
They do vote on the 4% recommendation.
Oh. Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the 4% increase for $4,000 for police.
Been moved and seconded that we grant the 4% increase in the 4,000 for police and fire. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Been moved and seconded that we adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
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 Appreciate it, yeah, good to see you.